Hello and welcome to another FX Centrum daily market analysis. For today, we'll go through our cross asset list. I will cover coffee market, WTI crude oil, US 100, USD Japanese yen, pound dollar, gold market, euro dollar, US 30, dollar index, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I'm using, as always, FX Centrum, a platform for charting. So let's begin with the coffee market. We had a down day yesterday, but still market made higher high relative to the previous day. Slow line is still on stochastic, pretty much rising and getting closer to 80 mark, and we can see some pullback on the fast line. So this can just be a temporal pullback after the initial breakout of the 198 mark. So that's pretty much normal. We can see on the hourly time frame there is no big sign of weakness. So there is a chance that after this pullback, and so we can see the upside continuation. This is how it looks like on the weekly time frame. So the upside, short-term upside objective is set around 220 and 223. So far, market's just doing the pullback from my view and no serious sign of the weakness. Let's take a look at the WTI. So we can see market is trading around 86.61. Yesterday, it had more like a pullback, but still now we have resistance around 87 mark. And we also have like a 87.90 mark, upper Bollinger Band. This morning, we can see also that we had a fresh bear cross on the stochastic oscillator with a fair divergence on the rate of change from a couple of days ago. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame to see what is the situation there. It's pretty flat. This downside move, basically there was an attempt for the market for this resell, but there was another upside move, and market is trading now around this gap area, 86.60 mark. In case the downside breakout of the, I will say 85.60. There will be a chance for further downside movement and potential retest of the maybe even middle Bollinger Band of 83.70 mark or 83.60 mark. Now, in case the upside breakout of the resistance and the swing high around 87.76, if market can break that level and hold above that level, then the next level, an upside objective short midterm, is 89.50 mark. Now let's take a look at what is happening in the US 30. Daily time frame pretty flat. Middle Bollinger Band is around 18,200 mark. We had a consolidation day yesterday, but overall, from my view, we have this distribution that is going on for already 2 months. That, from my view, can result with the big sell-off in the next period. But we need a confirmation for that. We have our support area around 70,600 mark, 70,800 mark. So there will be a chance for a downside movement. Slow line is sloping to the downside. Fast line, we can see that there was just a correction in the last couple of days. So there will be a chance for a further drop and potential retest of the 17,800 mark and the lower Bollinger Band. In case of the bigger breakout, the next downside objective on the US 100 is at 17,300 mark. Hourly time frame, it's pretty flat. We can see there was an initial sell-off at this point. The market had reaction back up above the Bollinger and then the pretty much flat environment. So pretty much flat with a key support, intraday support at 18,000 mark. So 18,000 mark will be crucial for this morning. If the market can trade below 18,000 mark, there is a good chance for a further drop. Now, USD Japanese yen is something that I'm paying attention, and it's just around that 152 level. You can see the Bollinger Bands are contracting. And we have about 2 weeks of the consolidation and around the mid and long-term resistance. So break of the 152 can be a strong sign for the further rally. And in case the breakout to 152, there will be a chance even for the higher prices towards 157, 158, even up to 160 mark. Slowline is holding very well. You can see that price equal time, so market had rejection at this point and now just stabilizing and contracting. So I do expect very soon a breakout, and I will alert about this idea. So if you didn't subscribe on our YouTube channel and on social media, feel free to do that, because then you will stay tuned for the new updates and new trading ideas. Now the next market I want to cover is the pound dollar. It's trading around the middle Bollinger Band. It had a close above the middle Bollinger Band, so the slow line is rising and the fast line is also rising, but still resistance around 1.2670 mark and 1.2680 mark. Middle Bollinger Band is pretty much even downsloping at this point. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame. So we had the break and hold above, and then just a consolidation so far. So it's a not significant. Either this down break didn't have a follow through, or this up break, there is no any spectacular follow through overnight. So it's pretty much consolidation still that is going on the pound dollar. Let's take a look at the gold market. Market is trading around this upper Bollinger Band. We had a close off the high, but the rate of change divergences that are building here in the last, I will say, last week, they can result with a one bigger pullback. Now we still don't have a confirmation for that bigger pullback on a daily time frame, but pay attention to the lower Bollinger Band on the hourly time frame and this pin bar low at 23.18, 23.25. So in case of the downside move towards that level, and if market can hold below this area and not immediately like find some kind of bigger buyers or so, then there is a chance for a sell-off towards the 2070 mark or so. Of course, in case of the upside breakout of the resistance from other side of 23.53 and hold above, then 2060, 2065 can be the next upside objectives. But because of the rate of change divergences in the last week or so, there is that first sign of weakness that is, we have a sign of weakness that is building. We just need a market confirmation for the potential downside move and a pullback on a daily time frame. Euro dollar, similar to pound, tried to sell off below lower Bollinger Band, negated, went to the middle Bollinger Band. Same thing at this point. On the daily time frame, market is just around this tail. Resistance is around 1.0874. Slow and fast lines are rising at this point, but overall we have a contraction on the Bollinger Bands, and the middle Bollinger Band is actually downsloping. So it's pretty much consolidation that is going on in the last couple of days. And hourly time frames just confirming that. Pretty chaotic. We have a US 30, still potential for the resell at this point. A slow line is sloping to the downside. Fast line corrected here and had a consolidation on Monday yesterday. So there is a chance for the retest of the 38,500, and then in case of the downside break of that level, the 38,000 mark can be in play. Hourly time frame, as I said, pretty much very tight consolidation, and the downside breakout of this consolidation can be a good sign for the further downside move. Dollar index, let's take a look. It's still around, so it's still held yesterday, but still we have a rising middle Bollinger Band. Daily, actually, Bollinger Bands are contracting at this point. Slow and fast line is sloping to the downside, but market is trading above the middle Bollinger Band, which is rising at this point. On the hourly time frame, we had this move upside. This area market traded lower at this point, but we can see that there is no power for the downside continuation, and there is a potential for the rally on the dollar index from my view. I will say I will need we will need some confirmation in sense of the market can trade above the 104.37, above the upper Bollinger Band and hold. That will be a good confirmation for the dollar index. And now we have a Bitcoin trading around the 71,000 or 70,700. Let's take a look. It's just retested the upper Bollinger Band. Overall, we have the contraction. So this was a period of expansion in this point. This was where the market was expanding as well here. But this is a big consolidation that is going on. And so far we had rejection and close off the high yesterday. So that can be a good sign for the down move again towards middle Bollinger Band. So 68,000 can be in the play. In case the full rebound, and we can see the retest of the lows again around 65,000. On the hourly time frame, as you can see, market failed to find the buyers on this pullback, and it's actually taking the lower Bollinger Band. So this is a pretty good sign on the intraday that is indicating potential downside move this morning and today. The slow line is down sloping on the hourly of stochastic, and the fast line had just this correction at this point and correction at this point here. So the next down station will probably be around, I will say 69,000, and then we have the area around 67,700 on the intraday. So this can be a good intraday kind of situation on the Bitcoin. So that will be all for this FX Central daily market analysis. Please visit our website if you didn't visit and explore FXC TV. You can explore and see also previous videos from previous days, technical analysis, trading ideas, different tutorials, promotion 100% deposit bonus, guys, which is automatically deposited on your account. And you can open an account in just a few clicks. You can click trading and open real account or try a demo account, and the process will take you only a couple of minutes to complete. That'll be all for this video. Have a good trading day. Speak to you soon.